Good evening. This is Newsline Media bringing you the latest stories shaping sports, business, politics, and international affairs. I'm Anna Modhani, your news anchor. Let's get right into the headlines with our team of reporters. To politics, calls for unity are growing louder as leaders from across the political divides rally against tribalism. Our political affairs reporter Michael has more on this united opposition to tribal politics. And still in politics, former Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Matiang'i is tonight facing fresh political isolation. Senior opposition figures are said to have sidelined him on grounds that he lacks a political party to anchor his role in a coalition. Our political affair reporter Peter John has the details. And now beyond our borders, political upheaval is unfolding in Madagascar. After the government was dissolved, the move has sparked sharp reaction both at home and abroad. For more on the developing situation, here is Rayford.
Madagascar President Andre Jolina has dissolved the government conducted by his Prime Minister Christian. The act was due to Gen Z protests against the government, whereby President says that the protest was caused by poor governance of the Prime Minister, lack of good service to the public, and inadequate infrastructure development such as water and electricity. He has said that he is going to create a new government that will deliver what is required for the citizen of Madagascar. He also urges them to maintain patience and wait. Reporting for Newsline Media, my name is Loifond Kirimi.
The united opposition led by Gachagua, Martha Karua, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Fred Matiang'i, strategizing on how to unseat President William Ruto coming 2027. Introduce one of the residents in this area. Welcome, please. On this current new formed united opposition, do you say bring change in our country?
My take on this new opposition is that they can bring change only if they only push for better policies. They don't fight each other. They don't block each other. They try to compromise with the society as well, and they can't bring. But if they only fight for the only thing they are doing is they are blocking each other. They are corrupt and all these other things. There is no change going to happen very soon.
And we have seen that the new opposition, we've seen division amongst themselves. Mr. Fred Matiang'i has gone to his own party like Jubilee, and the other members of the opposition, we've seen them, each and everyone want to be the candidate coming 2027. Okay. What's your take on each and every one of them want to be a candidate in our Kenyan politics?
My take on each and every one, what I will say is, first of all, they have a right to vie. And my take is them being divided as they are is actually not a good thing. What we are actually trying to do is build a country where we can all live and all be and say this is home. Okay, so these guys, the division is very good for the competition, but for us as a society, I don't think it's good for us, because they are only dividing among themselves, and then we are not seeing anything that they are pushing for. No better policies, no compromising, nothing. It's not healthy for the common mwananchi.
And we have seen young generation, call them Gen Z. Yeah. We've seen them engage in politics, like unlike the others way back then. Yeah. So what's your take on the Gen Zs being engaged in Kenyan politics? Do you think like the young generation will bring change, or it's just a movement that has no slogan at all?
Okay, it's not just a movement, it's change, because we are the future of tomorrow. If Gen Zs were not there, I guess it's not just a wave that is going to pass. It's something serious, and we are going to bring change into the country. If they like it or not, change will be made, even if it's slow as possible.
And the last question, do you think tribalism thing will end, or it's just Gen Zs are saying and the government will not put in place? Do you think like the tribal thing will end, or what's your take?
Okay, it depends on how our political leaders will drive us. If they play along those lines of tribalism, definitely people will be voting along those lines of tribal. But if they come with better things, better policies, and try to calm down and sit down and try to make things out, I think it will change, even if it's the slowest. Plus also other thing is the society itself. They have school, churches, which always gives a good advantage to this tribalism ending, because when people mix with different tribes, I guess the tribalism will end.
So we've heard from one of the residents of this area, one of the citizens of Kenya. They've given their comment, views, and the take of what will coming 2027. My name is Michael Ochieng, reporting Newsline Media.
The Central Bank of Kenya has unveiled new measures that could ease the financial burden on millions of households. For more on what this means for your pocket, here's David Courier reporting.
The Central Bank of Kenya is proposing a major cut in mobile money transaction fees. Under the new financial inclusion strategy, charges could drop from the current average of 23 shillings per transaction to just 10 shillings by the year 2028.
About 10 years ago, we brought M-Pesa home. Previously, it was in Germany, somewhere in a shelf. Then we brought it home with a couple of servers. And then the capacity that we had provisioned was almost 600 transactions per second. It seemed big at that time. And our expectation was that it would be hard to attain it, because, of course, we were doing almost 100, 200 transactions per second. That's 2015. Then we didn't have capabilities that we do have today from a technology evolution.
The plan is aimed at easing costs for millions of Kenyans who depend on services like M-Pesa and Airtel Money, especially households and small businesses.
As an organization, we value our partnership with the media fraternity. For almost 25 years, you have told stories of our innovation, our resilience and success, but also keeping us accountable.
However, the move could hit telcos hard. Safaricom alone earned over 161 billion shillings from M-Pesa in the last financial year. For now, the proposal will need Parliament's approval before it can be implemented. If passed, it could reshape Kenya's mobile money landscape in the years ahead. Reporting for Newsline Media, I'm David Courier.
For tonight, from the excitement of the Premium League to the economy and political shaping Kenyan future, and across the global of Madagascar unfolding crisis, we have brought you the top stories of the day. On behalf of Chris, David Courier, Michael, Peter John, and Raymond, I'm Anna Modoni. This has been our Newsline Media. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep informed and stay safe.